Welcome back to Blatancy. My name is Kamiv, Lucky King, UFC 3 Hundo. We're back. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's jump straight into it. Forton! Oh shit, man. Come on.
Yeah, you know.
Come on.
Fuck up.
I knew he was gonna win. I was scared as fuck. I'll tell you that much. I was like, fuck, I want Pereira to win, but Jamahal looks so good. So technical.
Jamahal did look good until obviously he got caught in that left hook. Pow!
Yeah.
Game over. He was looking good though throughout the whole fight with Pereira. They both were looking good.
Yeah.
Jamahal was looking good. Definitely looking really good. But then, Pereira just set him up.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? I was saying as well when I was watching the fight, because I watched it at Sean's house, and I was saying, like, shit, Pereira's probably setting something up, because he kept jabbing the body. The only thing he threw was leg kicks, jab to the body. I don't know if he threw any body kicks or head kicks, I can't remember, but he kept jabbing the body.
When he kicked, Jamahal caught and countered him over the top.
Yeah.
When he kicked, he caught that kick and countered him off the top.
Yeah.
The body kick. And then,
I know, he timed the kick, right? Did he catch it?
Yeah, he caught it and then...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Countered.
I remember that, but it didn't really land. It didn't really do much to him.
And then, Pereira landed like I think a couple leg kicks and the rest of them kept missing because Jamahal found the timing to pull the leg away.
Yeah.
And he was doing good. He's keeping his distance, keeping the range, and just working southpaw. But then,
I think he is southpaw. I don't know if he's working southpaw. He's a natural southpaw.
Yeah.
And fuck.
And then Boatan was just setting him up.
Left hook, man.
Boom.
Left hook. It is his thing. Left hook Jiri, left hook Izzy, left hook Jamahal.
Nuclear, brother.
Left hook everybody. Just fucking hell. And then that's crazy. It's like he's like being comedic. You never see Alex Pereira be like a funny guy like that, like that's crazy. Apparently he was doing it to Izzy. I don't know. That might not be true. I was watching MMA Guru and he was saying he was doing that to Israel.
That guy just hates Izzy.
Yeah, he really hates Izzy. Yeah, but crazy. There's a cool photo as well. Where Alex is doing this and Jamahal.
That was I was laughing at that when I saw. That was funny.
Fuck. That's crazy though. Funny. Jamahal got KO'd.
Yeah.
Out cold. Alex, fuck, he's that guy, man. For real. Fuck, that's crazy. He finished Jiri, finished Jamahal. Yeah. He's got his defense. He said he wants to go up to light heavyweight. He wants to go up to heavyweight, sorry.
Yeah.
And I think he'll die if he goes heavyweight. But if he pulls it off,
that would be crazy.
If Alex Pereira pulls off going up to heavyweight,
definitely.
He can't be. I don't know how he's gonna be John Jones. I don't know how he's gonna be Tom Aspinall. But let's just say hypothetically he goes there again, jabs the body up, and then fucking he starts doing this shit to Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, I mean if he takes Tom Aspinall, he's probably fucking the GOAT.
Yeah, he's up there with the greats.
Three division champion. Yeah. Like you got to give him his flowers.
And 3 difficult divisions as well.
Yeah, if he gets it done.
Yeah. And he wants to headline Brazil next.
Yeah.
He said as well, if I'm gonna get out there unscathed, I'm headlining Brazil. And he asked for it now. He asked heavyweight. I don't know, but they might do Ankalaev next. And Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. That is an interesting fight.
I think that would be the guy to finish him.
Not really. Think about when Jan fought Ankalaev. Ankalaev, one thing he struggled with the most was the leg kicks.
Yeah, but Ankalaev southpaw.
Yeah, but with Jan, is Jan southpaw.
But look at what he did with Jamahal today. He couldn't do it.
Yeah, I know. But
how we think he's going to do to the leg is not what he does. He couldn't do it. He didn't do it to Jamahal. He didn't even try to throw an inside leg kick.
Yeah,
not
but
once.
I don't know if Jamahal Hill's like leg kick defense is probably better than Ankalaev's leg kick defense.
No, the thing was that's not, he didn't. It wasn't defense. This motherfucker was just kicking his leg regardless, shin to shin, like Blowich was just blasting it without giving a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a defense thing or anything. He was just didn't give a fuck. He was just throwing that leg kick without. Yeah. Even when he checked it, he was hurting his leg.
But also think about it. So right?
Boatan, I don't think Boatan's gonna do that. He didn't. I mean, he fought a southpaw now. He barely threw an inside leg kick.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
Not even once. He was throwing it the outside. He was just trying to hit the outside.
Yeah.
But maybe he knows it fucking hurts when he gets checked.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Izzy, he never tried to throw when Izzy was southpaw as well. He never threw an inside leg kick. He always was on the outside. Pop, outside. Yeah. Because I think maybe he finds it hard to get it because he doesn't turn the hip all the way over.
Yeah.
Because to get the inside leg kick, you have to go a bit more further than it would over here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess because when you're orthodox,
Yeah, because the feet's all the way here, so you don't really go further.
Yeah.
And Alex throws it differently. He doesn't turn the hip all the way over.
Yeah.
So it might be hard to get it that way. That's probably why.
But also, right, if you think about Ankalaev, what does Ankalaev do a lot?
Like wrestle.
He wrestles. He shoots doubles, right?
Yeah, no one's shot any double. And southpaw is the easiest to grab the leg because the leg's in the front. Yeah. But it's also easiest to get the single and easiest to shoot on is when you're southpaw or you're orthodox to shoot on each other because the leg's closer to you.
Yeah, but he also could just shoot straight into a knee, you know?
Yeah, but every time someone does the over thing, Pereira just runs back and all you gotta do is grab his leg, you know? And especially, he hasn't fought a wrestler, you know? Like a Dagestani guy. This is the first guy that's actually gonna. It's like fighting a Bo Nickal, you know, in that division. Yeah. This is the guy he's gonna grab you, regardless.
But regardless,
I know. I'm not saying he could still knock him the fuck out. Who knows?
He probably will.
Fucking dangerous.
He probably will.
Yeah,
man,
but if anyone's gonna test the actual MMA, the ground game side of things, or the wrestling side of things, will be Ankalaev will probably be the one to test him in that area. Not saying that he will likely beat him. Who knows? But yeah. I don't think he can. There's no way he's standing with Pereira, but
yeah. You know, he said I'm gonna test my stand up against Pereira. Ankalaev said I'm gonna strike with you. Don't need to work wrestling.
Yeah.
And he's lying, obviously. Who the fuck in a title fight you think he's not gonna do the one thing he's good at?
Yeah.
You know, so Alex needs to really work the wrestling.
Yeah.
Especially because 301 is like a month out. You know, so if he's gonna fight Ankalaev next, he better fucking. Yeah, he better work that wrestling defense. Like, he's already good. He can get up from everyone for the most part.
Yeah.
No one really hold him and pinned him down. He always finds a way out. So yeah.
Huatan, another one of the books of Huatan. Let's go.
Title defense. He finally got a title defense. But congrats to Alex Pereira. Jamahal still out in the nightclub, still partying.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't get badly.
He got knocked out. And then he got up. Yeah.
Wasn't a bad one.
Yeah.
Wasn't like Justin Gaethje's one. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's like a bad knockout.
Yeah,
that's the one you gotta go hospital.
That's flat.
You know what I mean? Like Jamahal was cool. Like it was still a knockout, but it wasn't
I want to see Jamahal fight Jiri next.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That'll be a
they haven't fought. They were supposed to fight.
Yeah,
let's run that.
Yeah.
Oh, probably not. Jiri's on the win. He's not gonna want to fight Jamahal.
Yeah, true. But he can't fight Pereira again. He just got knocked out with Pereira. Yeah, so
maybe do
but
that
they
one.
both just lost to Pereira. You know, they both recently lost to Pereira essentially, and Jamahal can they probably would make that fight, and I feel like Jiri will take that fight because it was supposed to happen. Yeah. But anyways, let's move on. Weili Zhang versus Yan Xiaonan. Hey, I gotta say, Yan Xiaonan, impressive as
I told you, you can't sleep on that. I mean, I know Weili was gonna win, but it was a hard fight, man. Yan Xiaonan is a beast. She did not tap. She did not tap when she got caught. Was it the rear naked? I think it was rear naked.
And it was long. It was like 20 seconds left or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 20-something seconds. She survived all of it.
Yeah. She was wobbled when she got up.
And to be fair, when the bell went off, like, Weili didn't let go.
Yeah,
she
immediately.
Held it. She held it for at least another 2 seconds, and that's when she kind of went limp. If she let go as the buzzer went, she would have been fine. It was the extra 2-3 seconds she held it. She was like trying to end it off. Yeah.
But see, the thing with Weili, when I predicted Weili to win, in my mind I was still expecting her to look like who was the girl she fought last? I forget, the Brazilian girl. To look as sharp.
No, it wasn't Dern.
No. I forget her name now. Amanda Lemos.
Yeah. Amanda Lemos.
Yeah. And when she fought Lemos, I thought she was gonna look like her striking was pretty good, like her wrestling was good. In this camp, I think she knew Yan Xiaonan is good at striking, so she worked the grappling a lot more because her striking was like not there. You know, it wasn't as crisp as it was.
Because Xiaonan was so long, she was really tall and long.
Xiaonan will do this like this thing like that, and then boom, throw like a straight
right. So money, man. She dropped her so many times.
Her like 4 or 5 times. Like
she was so sharp that one time she threw that jab cross.
Yeah,
like boom.
Yeah,
it was so fucking fast and sharp, man. It was
clean.
Crazy. Like she bridged into it, but it was so quick. Like, pow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Man, women's MMA, honestly, the Chinese fighters are like fucking awesome, man. Honestly, in terms of like watching them fight is so good. Yan Xiaonan, she's 18-4 now.
Yeah.
that's a fucking impressive record as well. But
Yeah.
Weili Zhang did it.
Xiaonan is definitely a beast in the division, man.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
she can give a lot of people
Yeah.
a run. She could be like the Max Holloway of the
Straight
core
up.
division, like
Yeah.
gatekeeping the division. She's fucking that good.
And you can see how she knocked out Jessica Andrade because she has that power. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, Jessica Andrade is older. She's not there, not whatever. She's washed." That's how she got knocked out. But then when you see Yan do the same shit to Weili and almost finish her while Weili's in her prime, you know Yan's like full. Yan's man.
She's definitely fucking. But shout out to Weili.
Shout out to Weili,
let's
man,
go.
All right,
Yeah.
we moving on. Let's get Weili good. We're moving on. Max Blessed Holloway.
Bro,
He is the baddest motherfucker.
I lost my fucking voice. Max fucking Holloway, bro. He's him.
He is.
He's literally
He said
him.
as well, I am him.
He is him, bro. He is him. The way he just destroyed Justin Gaethje is crazy.
Yeah.
Like he outclassed him throughout. He was just getting spammed with a bunch of leg kicks. Gaethje definitely landed some right hands, dropped him, but they didn't count it as a knockdown.
They didn't?
Yeah, I just heard they didn't count it on an official call as a knockdown.
That is as clean as a knockdown though.
But
he buckled his legs with the hit. Nah.
But it didn't count it as a knockdown.
They didn't. I think they didn't count it because he got back up immediately.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I
but
mean.
Still, that is literally a knock and he went down.
No, but
it was not a slip.
But it wasn't like a knockdown. But you actually see a proper knockdown, you're like, oh shit, it's a knockdown.
Yeah, but that was, if you watch it slow mo, you can see Max like,
brother.
But anyways,
he hasn't been knocked down. Okay, let's leave it at that.
Okay,
Max Holloway chin.
Yeah,
legendary gangster chin, bro.
Crazy.
And the fact that Max was just touching him, this is probably the best Max Holloway has ever looked. This is the best Max Holloway we've ever seen. People are talking about like the Kevin Kattar. Yeah, he was fucking gangster in that fight. Don't get me wrong, but look at his face. He was touched so much. Over here, the same output, same like sharpness, crisp, but patient Max. You know what I mean? Not smart Max. This is smart.
Yeah.
He's not taking too much damage. He's staying away from taking too much damage. And he just rolled with all the punches and then he countered in between those punches.
He made Gaethje pay every time Gaethje would take a risk and go, boom, you get caught.
Every time Gaethje comes in with a bunch of combinations, he's taking angles.
Yeah, and
he's just moving in angles and
left hook.
Boom,
you know,
and that's why you see sometimes Gaethje is throwing. Max is already over here and he's already running towards the cage.
Yeah.
He's already moving towards the cage.
Yeah.
Because Gaethje's coming with a bunch of combinations, but Max is taking the angles in between, rolling, and then taking the angle.
Yeah.
Like fuck, and every time Max is punching, he's not coming straight forward. He's angling off as he's punching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can see he's punching, and he's taking angles.
Yeah.
And he's still throwing his combinations as he's taking angles.
Yeah.
So he's not moving directly. He's moving towards you, and he's angling while he's coming towards you.
Yeah.
Fuck, Max Holloway, man. Holy shit.
Let's talk. Okay, the thing is, right, Max was winning the fight.
Yeah.
He's up 3-1. I think Gaethje might have won one round. I don't think he won all four.
He might have won.
I forget which round it was. There was one round where it looked like, okay, Gaethje pieced his leg up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Gaethje landed a big strike. It might have been the round he dropped him.
Yeah, the round he dropped him, but then it was just that one, the ending bit of the round.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was that round, but there is one round where Gaethje might have taken that. It was a close round, right? So technically he was up 3-1, right? He's winning the fight, and he's clearly winning the fight. It's not even close, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of the fight, he points down. Like that is the baddest motherfucking shit ever.
Dude, not only do that with anyone, with Justin Gaethje to say stand and bang, say fuck it.
Knowing Gaethje's thing is the overhands and the loopy shit, right? And he was just man. He rolled with everything and just threw an overhand.
He rolled with everything. He was punching angles, and he went pow to the body, came up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Finished him.
Fuck.
Flat lined
That's
him.
a gladiator, bro.
With 1 second on the clock.
Literally 1 second left.
Literally 1 second.
You can't make this shit up, man.
That's some movie shit.
Yeah, this is some movie script.
This is like literally a movie scene. Like it's so fake that you'll see it in a movie. Like 1 second they'll show the clock and then boom, he knocks out the guy. It's literally happened in real life, bro. That's crazy. And he won 600,000 in bonus.
Fuck, he deserved it.
Every fucking penny of it.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, the way it was eating leg kicks, like it was like nothing.
Yeah, no reaction, no reaction at all.
Bro, he switched stance for like 2 seconds and he came back to orthodox.
Yeah.
Like he didn't give a fuck about the leg
at all. He just
and he's still walking around doing the press conference.
Apparently, yeah. Fuck it,
it's like,
man.
Bro,
he's fuck. He is the baddest motherfucker.
And the baddest motherfucker.
the BMF title came out, right? They gave it to Masvidal, won it at first, but it still didn't have, to me, right? It still didn't have the BMF thing. Like, I feel like Dan Hooker is like another, like a bad motherfucker, right? Yeah. Nate Diaz, of course. And when Gaethje won it, like, he's a tough fighter, but I never felt that he's a bad motherfucker.
Man.
Max Holloway, though, he's a bad motherfucker. Max
Holloway is the baddest motherfucker on planet Earth.
Straight up.
This guy is literally, like he said, what he said, the gladiator. You know what I mean? I'm a gladiator. I don't walk around with the scale. I don't give a fuck about anyone. Class. Yeah. And he really meant that shit because you can see that.
He looks so good at lightweight. He might as well fight here.
Yeah, his body... And I told you the whole time, Max Holloway will win this fight, and his punching power will come up. Yeah, because he's not cutting so much.
He hurt Gaethje in one of the things where he went to the body against the cage. Yeah, but Gaethje survived.
Gaethje with a ton of punches, like 1-2s down the pipe. He hurt him so many times with that right hand.
There was one where he was rocked. Gaethje fell on the ground, got back up, and he was against the cage, and Max went like 1-2 to the body.
Max was throwing a million combinations, like
but Gaethje survived that.
Yeah, uppercuts and shit, and then like Max was going to go crazy like how he normally would. Yeah. But then you could see patient. He was like, okay, let me just knock on the door and see if anything is there.
Because you see him take a deep breath. He took a deep breath. He did that.
But not gas out. He was still like knocking on the door. Yeah. As he was going, he realized, like, okay, let me just back up first. Because if he comes back with something, you know. Yeah. Like, see, that's patient, you know, and being smart, Max. Yeah. Not just fucking there and just going.
Let's talk about Ilia Toporia's reaction.
Bro was shitting bricks.
He looked shook.
He was legit scared, bro. He's like. I was like, yeah, you will be fucked, boy.
Yeah, especially now that Max went up and gained strength, gained muscle, gained power.
Yeah, and now he's going to come back down with his punching power.
He's going to have the same strength, same power, same confidence.
Exactly, he's got some extra muscle and whatnot, and he can carry that now down. Yeah. Because before that, I don't think he gave himself time to put on a bit of muscle. So
with the reach he has over Topuria,
and his speed is there. Speed is still there. So you come back to 145 with a bit more muscle, a bit more weight behind him, and his punches are going to hit a lot more harder now.
2 back-to-back KOs from Max.
Exactly. Same right hand.
Same overhand, Man, I mean, if anything, right, that fight with Ilia now is fucking big. Yeah. If anything, it's crazy.
Nah, Ilia can't run away now. You can't duck him.
Because Ilia been KOing everybody. Same fucking, like, overhand rights, right? And then Max been KOing everybody. Same overhand rights. You know, and it's like, that's a very interesting fight. Yeah.
Max Holloway's gonna fucking destroy you.
I think so.
Like, there's no... Like, it's hard to not... see that. Yeah. That Max will do that.
But that's the thing, right, with Ilia Topuria. He has that Alex Pereira type of thing where he can be getting battered, he can be getting fucked up and still KO the guy. Yeah. You see with the guy that he KO where it's like his viral knockout before Volk, you know, where he did the body and he flatlined that guy. He was getting fucked up that whole fight. He was losing the whole fight. He got dropped with a head kick. He was losing, and he said fuck it and caught him at the cage. It could be the same thing.
But I don't know if he's gonna catch Volk. Max. Max is too
good with distance and too good with range. He moves out the way.
Not only moving, like he knows how to roll with the punches so much. Look how many bombs Gaethje is throwing. That's the kind of bombs that guy will throw. But Max rolled with so many of it didn't land. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. That fight is...
And Max is just going to pepper him the whole time.
If Max Holloway fights Ilia, I'm going to go Max, I think. Yeah. I would have said Topuria, but now after seeing him fight Gaethje, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go Max now. Yeah. If he didn't fight Gaethje and he just fought, his last fight was still Korean Zombie, I would have said, nah, Ilia would probably smoke him. Yeah. But now after seeing this...
I still said Max, because Max is different, man. Yeah. Because before the Zombie, look what he did to Arnold Allen, you know what I mean?
The only reason Max didn't get the love is because Volk outclassed him
completely.
If not, Max would have been the greatest of all time, you know, in featherweight especially.
He still is. He's
up there. He is one of the greatest.
He's one of the greatest. Like, you can't take that away from Max, you know?
Because pretty much everyone that Volk beat, he beat, right, as well, I think?
Yeah.
Who else? Who did...
Aldo and all...
Ortega, he beat. Yeah. Aldo, he beat. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He's beat everyone.
Yeah. Arnold Allen, that guy Volk hasn't fought, he beat. Yeah. Korean Zombie, Volk beat him, he beat him. You know what I mean? They're kind of... They're on par, if anything. Yeah. But Volk is ahead because Volk beat Max, you know?
Yeah. 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I forgot. 3 times.
So he's way ahead.
Shit, man. He's way ahead. He's 3 laps ahead, bro. That's crazy.
But, whoa. Hold up.
Yeah.
I want to see Dan Hooker and Max Holloway for BMF.
I was telling that to the guys. I was like, they should do Dan versus Max.
Bro. 155.
Yes.
Yeah, 155 Max versus Dan Hooker. 155. Let's go. BMF. Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway.
Oh, apparently they're making Dan versus BSD.
BSD, yeah. I heard that. Is that for June, I think?
In Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
June?
Paris guy. I don't know when they do it in June. Maybe June, August, or
Yeah.
something. July, maybe. But anyways, let's go back. Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway.
Bruh.
Max gonna win, I think, right? I can't pick Dan. I can't not pick Dan. I can't not pick Dan. But
I'm going.
man,
I don't know. I'm going with Dan Hooker. I feel like
we have to, right?
Yeah.
We have to go with Dan. But
not only have to. Like I feel like Dan will give Max a run for his money.
But think about how good Max looked.
Yeah.
Think about how well he moved. Think about how well he land combinations. You know.
Yeah. It'll be a fucking good fight.
It'll be a very good fight.
But I'm going with Dan because I know Dan will find a way to win always.
Yeah. If it's a 5-rounder, Dan can pull it off. You know.
Yeah.
3-rounder, fuck.
This was 5 rounds, right?
No, 3. Oh,
No,
this was 5. This was 5. Yeah. BMF
for a
belt.
title, yeah.
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 Ooh.
Let's go, Dan Hooker, brother. Team
I'll
captain.
go Dan Hooker as well, man. But man, it's
I'll
a
go with Dan
scary
Hooker
fight.
all day. Team captain.
Dan can.
That would be a fight. And imagine I could just imagine the last round again. Max and Dan saying,
shit.
"Fuck it, let's go."
And this time Dan lands the flatlines Max. Boom. BMF title.
I can see because look at Dan and Poirier.
Yeah,
and he was just going
exactly.
And yeah. I can see Max and Dan going at it like that. Bro.
If anything, Max and Dan will do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
They probably do it at the end of every round. Round 1 ending, bro. Let's go. Round 2, let's go. Round 3.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Bro, we need to see that. Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway.
Oy.
That's one for the fucking... Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Dan beats BSD.
Yeah.
Right?
Call Max out.
Yeah. Max and Dan for fighting for BMF title and also a number 1 contender.
Nah, how they
for the title. To fight for for the belt.
To fight Islam.
Yeah.
Because they got guys like Arman in front of him. They got guys like Dustin already in front of him. It's gonna be hard for Max to make a claim fighting Dan. Because Dan's pretty far away from the high rankings.
Nah, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just speaking about...
But if he beats BSD though.
Oh, if Dan beats Benoit,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
if he beats Benoit, then
when Dan beats Benoit.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I said BSD.
Okay,
when he beats BSD, I can see that. You know.
Yeah. Because then Dan will get higher rank.
Yeah.
And then Max is also technically just beat the fucking. He literally beat the next guy that was
that's
supposed
what I mean.
to fight for the title.
That is what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck! Wait, I forgot.
That's what I'm saying. Because Max just beat Gaethje.
Yeah. Fuck.
And
I feel bad for
Gaethje was next in run for title. That's why Max was saying I respect Gaethje for he got everything to lose.
Yeah.
Now Max is taking that spot. That's why Max. Oh, you haven't watched the post-fight press conference. Yeah. Max was saying I have options now. I can fight Islam or I can go back down and fight Topuria.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like go fight Topuria.
Get that title.
Get that one.
Come up for the double champ. Yeah.
And then by the time
if he beats Topuria, he got the BMF and the world. The lightweight. I mean the featherweight title.
Yeah. And then come up to 155. Fight Dan. You with your BMF title and then get qualified.
Oh shit, man!
And give Dan the shot. Dan's gonna beat him. Dan gets the BMF title and then goes to fight Islam.
Man, that's
Oh, Poirier. Who knows? What if Poirier
might pull it off? Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that fight as well.
Poirier is gonna jump that gilly.
But let's move on. We got quite a lot of fights to cover. Next fight,
Oliveira
versus Arman Tsarukyan. Man.
Yeah, it was close.
It wasn't really that close. It was close in the first round because Charles took him down control time.
It was still close because Oliveira reversed a couple times in the third round. Yeah.
But nah, Arman would fully control that though.
It was split decision, right?
It was, but also
it was split because I could see it close.
Nah, it was split because one judge gave it to Oliveira. 2 judges gave it to Arman. That's why it's split, right? If it's unanimous, all 3 would have given it.
Yeah.
But Arman definitely won it. But then when Charles got that darts at the end, I was like, come on, tap, bro, tap, tap. Or sleep or something. Because his knee kind of buckled, you know, and I was like, oh, and Charles got his tongue out.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's sad to see Charles lose like that.
But it was still a really good fight.
Really good fight.
And shout out to Arman. He got another dub.
Yeah, he had a fucking axe kick that looked crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah. Flexibility was insane.
Damn, it was insane. He could be the guy who actually could beat Islam. Yeah. He took the fight on short notice. You know, his debut in the UFC was against Islam, and he took it on short notice and gave Islam his hardest fight to date.
Yeah,
I think they went all 5 rounds, and he had crazy scrambles with Islam.
Yeah, but I feel like Volk gave Islam his hardest fight.
Yeah, Volk. Yeah, Volk definitely. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. Volk gave him his hardest fight the first time around. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. But before the Volk fight,
Yeah.
his hardest fight was Arman Tsarukyan.
Yeah.
You know, and especially with Arman taking it on short notice, it was maybe 2 weeks or 6 days. I don't know. I might be mistaken here. It was very short notice. He was getting an opportunity to be in the UFC. He jumped at it.
Yeah, and also like fuck, if people want to see some really high level MMA shit, they need to go see Arman Tsarukyan versus Gamrot.
Yeah.
That
in terms
was
of scrambles and wrestling.
Scrambles,
crazy.
wrestling, and then they cancelled each other out. But they had such good scrambles, good technique. Like the wrestling was on point, and then the striking as well.
Yeah.
That was like a full like MMA masterclass.
Straight up.
Arman Tsarukyan versus Gamrot was a crazy fight. The pace.
Yeah. The jump.
Pace from round
fight.
1 until round 3 at the end.
Yeah.
The pace was crazy. It was like they were fresh as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was the first time I found out who Arman Tsarukyan was.
Yeah, and Gamrot. Same.
I didn't know who the fuck they were.
Yeah.
When I saw that fight, I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are different.
Straight up.
So, but yeah, shout out to Oliveira, you know, always a fan favorite.
Yeah.
And he always came out there, did his thing. But shout out to Tsarukyan. So he's up. I don't know where he goes.
He will get the title shot next, for sure. It's definitely him. Because it was supposed to be him or Gaethje. It was supposed to be the winner of Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway. And it's supposed to already be Gaethje, but Gaethje took the Holloway fight. And that's why Dustin gets the shot, because Dustin just came off a KO win. Right? And so now next, if I guess if Dustin wins, then it changes the whole game. But if Islam wins, then Arman is definitely the next guy. Because Arman just beat Benil. Arman beat Charles now as well. You know, the guy who the only other lightweight that Islam beat. Literally the only other ranked lightweight he beat is like top 5 lightweight is Charles Oliveira. Yeah. And other than that, it's just Volk. And then before Volk, he beat Bobby Green.
Yeah,
that's it. Bobby Green.
Short notice, like working 1 week or 2 weeks notice.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be Benil, right? Yeah. And well, congrats to Arman.
Yeah, shout out to Arman. So I think
he's a humble. Oh, wait, Arman started punching a fan. Did you see that?
No,
during his walkout.
I heard. But I didn't see.
I think during his walkout, someone pulled his hoodie and he just threw a 1-2 straight at that guy. Boom, and then he pulled his arm off and he.
I mean, some motherfuckers need to learn how to have respect. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I feel like Arman is a pretty respectful guy.
Nah, like respect fighters. They sometimes I feel like people just.
I mean, it's Oliveira fans. People are obsessed with Oliveira, right? So you can
Yeah, people trip out.
They need to put respect on
that. They need to chill out.
Especially someone like Arman. He's not like an asshole, you know. He's like a pretty okay guy.
But what did you think was gonna happen?
I think they think
not. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? You know what I mean? No shit.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage.
Yeah, good fight from Bo, but yeah.
If anything, Cody looked really good. Like the highlight is Cody doing well against Bo. Took him to the second round for the first time. You know,
Cody did really well, man. Did really well.
Tossed him off. Scrambling and rolling.
Good scrambles. He didn't quit. He didn't just give up. And Bo Nickal just got that submission again. Yeah. Good work from him. You know what I mean? Like he's still getting his feet wet. Still getting used to.
Yeah. He's only 6-0, man. Yeah. 6 fights ever. And think about it, right? From his NCAA wrestling career, he jumped straight into pros. He didn't have an amateur. I don't think so. Maybe he had one. Yeah. He didn't have an amateur career. He's straight into the pro fights.
He would have had a few amateur fights then.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure.
You don't just go start fighting pro straight away.
No, because of his
wrestling credentials.
Wrestling credentials. I'm quite sure he actually didn't have a
he has to have at least something. I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, what's that website called? Not sure, dog. Whatever. Tapology, yeah. Well, maybe he did, but I feel like I remember them saying he didn't. He jumped straight into pros. Oh, well, he had 2. Yeah. Literally 2 amateur fights.
Yeah, at least, you know what I mean? You need to get something.
That's crazy, though. 2 fights.
Yeah, but there's the level of wrestling.
You've had 2 amateur fights. Now imagine going...
But the thing is, like, he's not just 2... If I was an elite wrestler at his level... I'm not... I can't be considered amateur because I'm going to take your ass down. Yeah. Everyone that fought him was scared.
Yeah. But still, think about it, right? Look at that. He fought his MMA debut. He fought at Icon FC, which is Masvidal's organization, and then straight into UFC Contender Series. That's nerve wracking though. That's crazy to think about. You've had 2 amateur MMA fights. Now imagine your next fight.
Yeah, but look how many competitions he had at high level grappling.
Yeah, I know. In grappling, but still, like
So
go in there in an
when you
MMA
are that
fight.
strong at grappling. Yeah. All you need to do is learn how to set up your grappling. And that's what he did his first few fights. Yeah. So it's not that shocking. It's not like he he's an amateur like me. Like I just started training 2 years ago. This guy been training his whole life.
Yeah.
How to do one martial art. You know what I mean? Kind of like Gracie, you know, like the jiu-jitsu guys. You know what I mean? They only had that one thing, jiu-jitsu, and they fought and showed that jiu-jitsu can work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the same kind of thing. It's the level of training experience he's had with the grappling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because MMA is like heavy on that. With the wrestling, you can wrestle someone, you can take them down, you can control them.
Yeah.
Because strikers are gonna make the mistake if they overextend, you shoot for the hips, and he can shoot better than anyone.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, it's amateur. Don't get me wrong. He's still doing fucking great.
Yeah.
But it's not surprising because of the wrestling background that he's got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why he's able to do what he does. And now his striking is picking up as well. He's getting comfortable with his hands as well.
Yeah.
But obviously, he's winning fights where he's strong. He's strong suited in the wrestling, so. You know,
he's winning fight by KO as well. Like,
I know. He won by KO.
He got hands.
Yeah.
He can kick very well.
That's what I mean. His hands is there. He's getting there. He's getting sharper and sharper with the hands. But the reason a lot of his hands and things work is because of the wrestling. Because of the threat. Yeah. Everyone is scared.
Yeah.
So you can just do a little feint. You're going to panic right away because there's no way you're not going to wrestle this guy. Out grapple him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How are you going to knock him out if he keeps moving and he just shoots? You know? So it's difficult when someone's constantly just going to be at your hips. You know? How the fuck you gonna, you know what I mean, like, strike with someone like that?
Yeah.
It gets a bit difficult.
Yeah.
You know? Especially at his level. His timing is better than anyone for shooting for a takedown.
Yeah.
Because this is what he done his whole life. And
Exactly.
what is he, like, NCAA, whatever you say.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But
he still needs a bit more time before, like, they're building him.
Yeah, he's not gonna get any ranked fighters anytime soon. He might, he got maybe 2 more fights. Yeah. 2 more, like another Cody Brundage or whatever, some of these guys. Before.
And he's not just beating it. Like, Cody Brundage is fucking ton of experience. He's not just like, it's not like he shouldn't feel too bad about himself. I get it. I understand as well. Like
he should be on the prelims. Like he shouldn't have that big of a spotlight on him.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
Jiri should have been in their main card, so I don't know why.
100%, yeah. Especially that fight. Okay, now that's a good segue because now let's talk about Jiri.
Because I think that is a bit disrespectful to put the former champion below someone who's never had fuck all fights.
Yeah. But in my opinion, right, what they're trying to do is maybe they really believe in Bo Nickal's story. Because think about when they showed UFC 100, right? John Jones fought on that card, but he was in the prelims.
Yeah.
Right, and George St. Pierre headliner that card. So they had like 2 greats on the same card. And I think they really believe in Bo Nickal that he's going to be great. So they just wanted to highlight him as well so that when they look back later down there when Bo Nickal is great, they got Alex Pereira and Bo Nickal on the same card.
But it didn't deliver like John Jones delivered.
No.
And they knew it's different to put it that way.
Yeah.
If someone is finishing guys like crazy,
he is though.
No, but it's not like John Jones. It's not like it's gonna be a legend down the line.
Yeah.
But none of his fights showed anything legendary. Like Jones came in and did legendary shit immediately.
Yeah, but Jones was finishing people as well. He's literally finishing everybody.
Yeah, but the way he's finishing, he's just going to wrestling and doing that. But Jones had flair. Like, you know, that's the kind of shit.
That's different, but I mean...
So what was the difference between Diego Lopes and him? You know what I mean? That was a good finish too. Why couldn't he be on the top?
Yeah.
You know this guy is killer too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But no, I'm saying that's why they did it. Like, literally, that is exactly why they put Bo Nickal on the main card. It's probably because they believe in him. They know he's going to be a big star, and they know he's going to be really good eventually.
Yeah, but you don't need to... But he eventually will become, but he's not ready to be put on the main card. He never was. Diego Lopes could
I know,
I'm
not saying I agree with them. I'm saying this is exactly why they did it. I'm just breaking down why they did it.
I don't see why either. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Because then why is he on the main card? What's the reason?
They're trying to build him, but there was no big reason to why they needed to put him on there, you know?
It's because they believe in him. I'm telling you, they believe that he's going to be great. That's why they're putting him on the main card. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's going to have a lot of trouble with the top 10, top 5 guys, 100%.
He could, but also, once he gets there...
I don't see him.
He showed no flaws so far in his whole career. Nothing ever happened to him. Huh? You know what I mean? Nothing ever happened to him.
Like, this fight already showed his flaws. When someone comes out there confident, ready to go, he's going to have a problem.
When someone's pressing him.
And someone top 10, those guys are super confident. They're not like these prelim fighters, you know what I mean? So, like, a Jared Cannonier might come out there, you're fucked.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not yet. He's 6 fights into his career ever. Not 6. He's 8 fights into his whole MMA career. You know, Jared Kennedy has got like 30 fights. It's different, you know.
Yeah.
He's still far away from fighting those
that's
guys.
what I mean.
Yeah.
So I didn't. Yeah, I don't get it. But
yeah,
anyway.
he's got a few more fights before they actually build him up. It's kind of like Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley, when he came in the UFC as well, he very quickly was already on the prelims, already on main cards. It went early on. He's had like one or two prelims and then.
But look at Sean O'Malley's highlights, even from Dana White Contender Series.
Yeah.
Until he became on the main card. Look at those highlights versus Bo Nickal's highlights.
I don't know if you remember.
But he had that one knockout, right? He knocked that one guy out.
Yeah,
right?
and then he had another one where he shot for the single and then threw an overhand and finished that guy. He had an armbar immediately in like the first 40 seconds of the fight. So, he's on fire. Like he's not it's not like he's having decision wins, you know.
Yeah,
he's not Movsar Evloev.
He kind of like Movsar, almost like that esque. Like
I'll pull up his topology. I don't
it's
know
like,
if you remember.
Look, you're comparing Sean O'Malley's highlights to this. You want to say like the John Jones type of aura? That's Sean O'Malley. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But
that's
Sean
the kind of guy you want.
Sean O'Malley is a KO artist, right? He is a finishing artist. He's KO'd people. He's finished. Look at this, right? That's a grappling event. So KO.
Where's the UFC one? That's not UFC.
Yeah, Icon. But I'm saying, okay, so in
where the UFC ones at?
Up here.
Yeah.
His first Contender Series fight, 1 minute into round 1, rear naked choke. His second Contender Series fight, which was like the week after or something, 50 seconds triangle choke. This was the one where he threw the overhand right and then got the triangle. And then his UFC debut, arm triangle in round 1 again, right? 2 minutes 54 seconds. And then his after that, when Volk's fighting Rodriguez, 38 seconds into round 1, he KOs Val Woodburn. And then now Cody Brundage, 3 minutes into the second round.
Yeah, so you only have one knockout win. That's what I said.
Yeah, okay. He's got more knockouts as well. Like
no, I'm talking about UFC. I'm talking about low level fighters.
Yeah, but still, he's still KOing
from
people.
Dana White Contender Series until UFC.
Yeah, he submitted everyone. He finished everyone.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get that. But when you're finishing guys down here, you're just finishing with like submissions and stuff, and it doesn't look. I don't know. To me, it doesn't look that great. It's like Aaron Blanchfield, right?
Yeah.
Not saying it's a bad thing, but that doesn't give enough momentum for you to put someone on the main card. Like how many fighters we know are finishing people with submissions, right? I never see them on the main card. Why don't they have the potential? They're undefeated too. They might be finishing people with chokes, just like Evloev. You know, he was choking people out as well.
Evloev never beat anyone by finish. I don't think he has a single finish in the UFC. He's only decision. Yeah, Evloev literally.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Evloev. That's what.
Or even like Makhachev.
Yeah.
Look at Makhachev, right?
But the thing is, Makhachev doesn't have the personality. That's it.
No, that doesn't matter. He's a fighter that's finishing everyone. Yeah. But he never got on main cards until like later. But he was destroying everyone, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean.
No, Makhachev had quite a few decisions, I'm pretty sure. Wait, why am I looking at Makhachev? But no, I'm telling you, Evloev literally doesn't have a single finish in the UFC. He's 18-0, but since he came in the UFC, it's all decisions. Every single fight is decision. Split decision, unanimous. And then before the UFC, he had finishes and all this shit. Yeah. Since he came in the UFC.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it's not impressive enough. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
How much more impressive can he be?
Because he just shot for takedown straight away.
Yeah, and he finishing people in the first round.
It's like watching a grappling match.
He's fighting another MMA fighter and he's submitting them.
I get what you're saying.
How much more impressive could that get?
But it's not that impressive. It's like you didn't show any of your skills, your hands, nothing. You know what I mean? You want to show overall MMA skills.
Khabib's last 3 fights, he submitted people and he's the greatest of all time.
Yes,
but
look at the level he was finishing people at up there, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing. But my point, we are talking in terms of like putting someone on the main card right away.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about like, he had like. I'm saying like if he finishes everyone until he's like fucking 20-0, you're the greatest. No shit. But you deserve to be on the main card right away.
He doesn't deserve. Yeah. I don't know why you're making.
But I'm just saying, even if UFC believe that there's so many other fighters that's doing it the way he's doing it.
Yeah, they're biased and they're backing him for sure. Yeah.
So it just still doesn't make sense when you got your former champion right here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But it doesn't make sense. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you the reason why they did it. It doesn't make sense exactly. We know that.
But that's a bullshit reason.
We know exactly that, but they're building him up. That's it. They did that to Sean O'Malley, exactly the same thing. Sean O'Malley had like 2-3 KOs here and there, and they put him on the main card, and everyone's like, and O'Malley said, I bring the pay-per-views, that's why I'm on the main card. He said he was obviously...
Bo Nickal doesn't bring shit.
He doesn't bring shit, but they're giving him the same treatment, the O'Malley treatment, right? You got crazy finishes, they believe in his character.
It's not
they put him on
crazy
the main
finishes.
card.
It's not
really. I mean, name someone else who finished, submit or KO anyone. Islam never finished everyone from the moment he came to the UFC. He got knocked out in his UFC debut.
Yeah, but after that, look how many people he finished.
He went to decision with Tsarukyan. Like, you see, it's not an impressive run immediately from the jump. Round one finish. KO'd the guy in 30 seconds. A minute, 45 seconds to the first fight, submitted him. Like, it wasn't, every time Bo Nickal's fight, he just comes out.
Look at Ilia Topuria. When did he jump on the main card? He was knocking people out left, right, center. So why not?
He didn't have
what?
That many fights before he already headlined.
Yeah, I know that's what I mean. But
he had like 2 fights and then he headlined.
If anyone had more potential, he should have been the one. He got freaky knockouts as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Ilia Topuria. Let me pull it up. From the moment Ilia came in the UFC. Decision, right? That one already ruined everything. Bo Nickal never had a decision from the moment he came to the UFC. Decision, then he KO'd that guy, KO'd this guy. I'm pretty sure 264. I don't know which one is that. Against Ryan Hall. Was he on the main card? Maybe not. I don't know. The Jai Herbert one, I think it might have been on the main card. Okay, but let's look at this UFC 264. Nah, O'Malley was on the main card against Chris Mutino. Think about it. This is where O'Malley wasn't really that guy yet. He was already on the main card.
But Topuria should have been, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, if you look at his record.
Yeah.
Right? Because Bo Nickal 6-0 is all the record before the UFC as well. When you look at 6-0, you know what I mean? Look how many.
Nah, he only had 2 fights outside of the UFC.
So yeah, I know, but now he's 5-0, right? Yeah. 5 fights in. Look at 5 fights in.
Yeah.
Well, what was Topuria's 5 fights in?
5 fights into the UFC?
Yeah.
He already fought for the title on his first fight. What are you talking about? His first fight was a decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight.
Yeah, but when he got to the UFC, how many fights already had?
He had 8 fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all finishes. Yeah.
Well, how come he was not like, oh, let's build this guy up? You know
but it was not. It was not 8 fights, all finishes in the UFC.
Neither is fucking how many fights before he became on the main card?
Main card is probably Bryce Mitchell, right? Yeah.
So how many fights in UFC? And how many KOs did he have?
1, 2, 3. 3 fights. 3 KOs, and then he was on the main card. Yeah, it's similar to Bo Nickal, if anything. Bo Nickal had like 4 KOs before he was on the main card.
Bo Nickal has fuck all KOs. He only had 1 KO.
Well, 4 finishes before he's on the main card.
So it's not that impressive to have just 4 finishes.
I don't know why you're hating Bo Nickal so much.
I'm just saying, how can you put it over Jiri and all these other guys?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
How did you put it above Aljamain, Sterling?
Okay, we're wasting a lot of time here, but it makes no sense. But I can see why they did it. I can see they probably thought he's gonna go out there and smoke him and have a great performance. He didn't really have it. He still finished the guy in the second round, which is crazy to think about. Like, he went in the UFC fight and finished the guy. But anyways, let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Jiri Prochazka versus Aleksandar Rakic. Jiri was losing that fight, right? Jiri was getting... he wasn't winning this fucking fight. Yeah. Like, he was getting battered. His leg was getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Aleksandar Rakic looked phenomenal. Striking was on, good, light on his feet, and then he fucking gets hurt, man. Yeah. Jiri just finds a way to finish everybody, man. He's just that guy.
Yeah,
he's a samurai.
Jiri was still clipping him with a bunch of shots.
Yeah, well, Jiri was catching, and that's how he finished him, right? I don't know what he hit him, but he hit him 1-2, I think, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it sounded like an uppercut, I think, or 2, and then like rocked him.
Yeah.
And then he spinned him around, and then he just grabbed him and chucked him down. Yeah, that was done.
Fuck, because it sucks for what round was it? Round 2.
Yeah.
It sucks for Rakic because he was winning, and he was impressively winning as well. Because he was ahead. Leg kicks were landing. Jiri was just like, Jiri's got a funny style, man. He just powers through everything. He just charges forward, even with what's his name? The guy that Carlos was supposed to fight. What's his name?
Manifield?
No, the other guy. The other guy gets knocked out so easily now.
Oh,
Reyes, yeah. Even with Reyes, he was having a hard fight, like moving back, and then spinning elbows him and flatlines him, right? It's the same with Rakic. And, he's... remember his post-fight interview, he's like, I want to fight the champion today. So, no, not today. That was funny. Yeah, He's ironically funny whenever he speaks, right? He doesn't realize half the shit he says. But man, Jiri, he is that guy, man. Alex made him look like shit, but if he fought Jamahal, ooh, fuck. Who would win? I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a good fight.
I think,
I still feel like Jiri might win. It might be a bit awkward for him.
Yeah, he might catch him with some awkward shit, some awkward, like this fucking this shit. But again, Jamahal might just go.
That would be a crazy fight. I wouldn't know. That would be a quite back and forth.
Yeah,
that would be an interesting fight.
He got 300K as well.
Yeah.
He got 300K because his fight was exciting.
Yeah, that was exciting. That was just swinging bombs. Yeah, man. That was crazy.
When against the fence, he was covering up and swinging. And that one part where Rakic got hurt and he was moving back and he just swung anyway. Yeah. And I was telling everyone, I was like, oh, that's smart. He backed him up a little bit by throwing, but Jiri just didn't care, man. He just kept charging forward. KO's him. Fuck, that's crazy. I wonder what's next. It might be title. It might be Jamahal next.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a title.
Yeah, it can't be title.
Yeah, he'll have to fight one more person. At least. So yeah, light heavyweights in a bit of a weird spot now.
Yeah, because Ankalaev is definitely next. The only next guy in light heavyweight. Yeah. Who else could it be? It's literally Ankalaev, or
Yeah.
But okay.
I think Carlos, man. I can't wait. Carlos.
Yeah, they rescheduled Manyfield, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, in May or something like that now.
I can't wait to see Carlos climb up the ladder. Hopefully, maybe he can get to fight Pereira and finish him. That would be crazy.
Oh shit.
Carlos Pereira.
They need to build him up. Carlos needs to be a little bit more active, right? In terms of have when Izzy came up in the UFC at 5 fights in 1 year, Carlos needs to get, but it's hard because opponents pull out, injury, he's injured, they're injured. It's hard, I know. But if he can manage to get 3 more fights, right? He's in the title picture. Yeah. He isn't. He might get Manyfield, he might get some other guy, and then they might give him a Rakic next. Yeah. And if he beats Rakic or beats Jan or one of these guys, boom, he's in the title picture, you know. And he could fight. He could be fighting Alex. He could be fighting Ankalaev for the title. But I wish it's Alex, fuck. Yeah. That'd be gangster.
That'd be a gangster fight.
Izzy in the corner. Let's
go. I don't think Izzy in the corner.
But if anything, right, Carlos fighting Alex is the best thing ever because Izzy already fought him so many times. Yeah. He has everything that he can offer.
Huge. Everyone's got the actual proper plans on how to take Pereira out.
They've had 4 fights. Yeah. 4 camps with the same guy. They know everything about him. Yeah. Shit.
They're I'm sure they got a few ways on how to beat Pereira.
Especially with Carlos' style, with Carlos' his hands and his kicks.
And Carlos hits hard, man. He kicks hard.
Yeah. Big motherfucker as well. He's huge. He's
Superman.
Big, yeah. He's probably way bigger than Jamahal. Way bigger.
Yeah, I think so too. Fuck. Carlos is big, bro. Big guy. Big human being. He's big. When we were doing this, holding the spider, I was standing next to Carlos. I was like, fuck, he's fucking huge.
He's tall and big, man.
He's fucking big, bro.
Imagine him angrily coming at you with
fuck that.
Full
he punched that guy with just a jab, bro. His jab sounded like fucking right hands.
Like a piston.
Pop, pop.
Yeah. But, alright, congrats to Jiri. Let's move on. Calvin Kattar and Aljo.
Yeah.
Aljo looks
came out
so
looking good, man. Aljo looked fucking good.
Yeah. Pressure immediately.
Yeah. His striking was good. He was on, man. Yeah. He was on. He didn't miss a beat. He was sharp, fast. Yeah, I feel like 145 Aljo is a beast, man. Very good.
He showed his IQ is good, man. He timed every shot so well, held him down. People are saying it's a boring fight, but I'm like, man, look what he's doing to Calvin Kattar. That's crazy.
He's controlling him. He even showed he can stand and strike. Yeah. And then he went back to what he's good at.
Exactly.
So it's not like he didn't try to strike.
Yeah.
He won all the striking exchanges. Literally. He won every single striking exchange. Yeah. And took him down.
Yeah. And Calvin Kattar landed like 4 or 6 significant strikes. That's it. The whole fight, It
was done. He shut him down. The switching stances.
Yeah.
And keeping distance, moving. Yeah. Aljo was on. Yeah. Fucking on.
He's got in his last 12 fights, he's won 11. You know, Aljo's... he was my guaranteed win. I felt like he got championship level. Yeah, he beat Petr Yan. He nullified Petr Yan in the second fight.
Championship level experience.
Yeah.
He's fought guys at the top elite level. Even though it's not 155, 145, it was 135, it was bantamweight. But still, Kevin Kattar is not the top 10s of the world champion level,
Exactly, yeah.
So that's why I feel like you could see the difference in fight IQ and just levels in the game.
He looked really good, yeah. I mean, he tried to finish the fight.
And 5 rounds, he's been doing 5-round fights for
and this first 3 round would have
felt like nothing.
He didn't look gassed at all. If anything, zero fatigue.
This was light work for him in terms of like going 3 rounds.
Yeah.
The camp would have been easier, a bit more than doing 2 rounds,
Yeah.
2 more extra rounds.
I want to see Aljo fight like Diego Lopez or someone like that next.
Who Diego Lopez?
Is Diego Lopez featherweight? Yeah, he's featherweight, right? Diego Lopez, the guy he just fought. On the card.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I was like, I don't know why my brain just shut down.
Yeah.
I know Diego Lopez, but I can't. Okay, fucking Diego Lopez. Yeah.
Someone like, but probably not. He fought Calvin Kattar, who's higher ranked than Diego. Yeah. But who would Aljo fight next?
Whoever else in the featherweight? There's Bryce Mitchell, there's Emmett, Josh Emmett.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Josh Emmett, Bryce Mitchell.
It could be Bryce.
What's his name? Allen? What's his name?
Arnold Allen. Yeah. He talked about Arnold Allen as well on his podcast, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Arnold Allen, there's so many.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of fights for him, yeah. Man, it's exciting. He's good. He looks fucking good.
So I can't wait to see what he can do at 145.
Alright, Kayla Harrison. We'll skim through these last few ones, but Kayla Harrison looked good. I doubted her. Even in the walkout, she looked sucked in. I was like, she's probably not good. And she just fucking destroyed Holly Holm.
Yeah. Those fucking elbows was crazy.
And Holly Holm tried to clinch with her and try to do something with her and took her down or something, right? And fucked the whole momentum. Yeah. Literally the throw, the hip toss, boom, immediately.
Too good.
And Holly reversed it, but just not good enough. Elbows, man. You see Kayla Harrison obsessing with elbows because PFL in the tournaments they not allowed to throw elbows.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
They can't because they'll cut you up and you can't fight the next fight. Right? It's a tournament based.
Oh yeah.
So they had no elbows and you can see she probably drilled the fuck out of that in UFC because she finally gets to use them.
Elbow,
And holy fuck, she landed so many elbows.
Man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, she looked good.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes was like.
I think Amanda Nunes might come back for this one.
If Kayla wins the title, Amanda should be next, and that'll be a big women's fight.
Be a really good fight.
And that's actually exciting to watch because both of them look fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, congrats to Kayla. We'll see what's next for her. Sodiq Yusuff and Diego Lopez. I thought Sodiq was gonna win.
Yeah.
I thought Sodiq was gonna win, but
I was with
fucking hell, Diego just with the uppercut.
Yeah. Those uppercuts, he found it every single time. He kept landing. He's like, I know the uppercuts is right there. He went back to it, kept going back to the uppercuts and just caught him there one time and just
finished him. It was immediately boom, oh fuck
done.
Man. Diego Lopez is that guy.
Yeah.
He had a hard fight with Movsar, went to decision and gave him a hard fight.
That was his debut as well.
His debut, in short notice. And then since then he finished everyone else. He's fought 4 more times now I think in total. And he calls out Movsar again.
Yeah.
And if
I
anything,
think they should run it.
They should run it back because I don't think the UFC really likes Movsar because he's a decision fighter.
Yeah.
So they might give him Diego Lopez and hope Diego Lopez finishes Movsar, and then now he's the next contender, because Movsar is supposed to fight Ilya, and Ilya said, I don't want to fight him because what has he done? He's only beat everyone by decision, he's not exciting. He said he'd rather fight Max as well.
Yeah.
And if Diego can go out there and finish Movsar, and take away Movsar's undefeated record, Diego, is
I
next.
think he can be up in there for the title fight.
He looks so good. Out the way, light on the feet.
Good. He's super experienced,
and then catches him, boom, immediately.
He's got 30 fights.
Yeah. Does he actually? Yeah, literally 30 fights today. Fuck. He's got a lot of experience.
He's got 30 fights, so he's got a lot of experience. 30 MMA fights.
Yeah. He's what? He's Mexican, but he lives in Brazil, I'm pretty sure, because he's with Grasso and them. But yeah, Diego Lopez is superstar for sure. People love him as well. He's like a Charles Oliveira type of energy,
He's fucking good.
Yeah. Alright, fuck! Jalin Turner and Moicano. Bro, he was the underdog.
I told you I was going with Moicano this whole time.
I said Moicano as well.
Yeah. I know. I don't know. I just had a feeling that Moicano will
I was like, Moicano is not easy to beat.
And he fucking shut Jalin Turner out.
Yeah.
Jalen couldn't get up.
Back,
he was banging with Jalin too. And when he came out in the second round, he was striking with him. He was like, fuck it, let's go.
Don't forget, he should have been finished.
Yeah.
Jalen fucking walked away like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
He walked away, thought he was done. He was like, he's done. He's like, no, bro. He goes down. He goes down, you go for the kill. You follow him.
Yeah. The thing is, Jalin didn't stop. He immediately jumped on Bobby Green and didn't stop punching until the referee hit him up. And now he stopped doing that. What happened to that?
He thought he was out.
Yeah.
He thought the guy was out cold. He wanted his like big UFC.
He wanted the 300K. You know, he wanted
that
off.
big UFC 300 moment. Like I knocked him out, bro. He was still there.
Go for it.
He wasn't out.
Yeah.
You know.
He's probably fucking punching himself.
I would have stood there and seen first. Like if he was out. If he was out, then I'll just walk away.
Yeah, literally, he could have done that. He
Yeah.
just hit him. He fell. And he turned around immediately. Yeah. What the hell? And then
they got back up and that's the thing. See with Moicano, I think the round ended then.
Yeah.
And then Moicano came back like nothing happened.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
up.
That's how you should fight. If something happened in that moment, like you want to delete it, fuck it, whatever, and not let yourself get down because you start thinking like, fuck, I could call. It's just like nah. That delete is immediate delete. Let's go back to what I'm doing.
And he came out fainting.
Yeah, he came out fainting.
Yeah.
Came out in his face, started landing his punches. Yeah, and took him down, and that was
he
it,
just
bro.
smashed his face in and won. Like that's crazy, you know. I believe in the First Amendment. Yeah. Oh, he really wants that American green card. That's he really wants it.
But yeah. Shout out to Moicano, man. He's interesting. Like,
he's good on the mic.
Yeah,
he shout out his podcast like 4 times on the mic. You know.
Yeah.
Him and Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
He's funny, man. I like Moicano.
Yeah,
he's good on the mic.
I don't know what his ranking.
He's up there. He's definitely up there.
Yeah.
This guy wanted him. Dan said if Renato wins, I want Renato Moicano next.
But he's already lined up for BSD.
Yeah,
so.
well, I think
that makes more sense as well.
Yeah,
because that will shoot you up higher.
Yeah. But man, Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dan, that's not an easy fight for Dan. That's gonna be a hard one, especially now that Benoit fought Poirier, got KO'd.
Yeah,
he fought and he had stuff. You know, now if this time around he come back, he's probably gonna have a different fire in his belly as well. In France, on top of that, you know, it's gonna be a scary one.
I feel like Dan will take.
Yeah, I believe in Dan.
Dan has fought Southpaw, so Dan's fought Poirier. Like he knows what to do.
He fought Jalin Turner as well, who's Southpaw as well, and thugged it out with him
with a broken hand. You know what I mean?
Straight up, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be an issue for Dan.
But the thing with BSD is his wrestling game is fucking like crazy next level. Look what he did to Dustin. You know, like he controlled him for quite a bit. Dustin was like on the back trying to punch him and all that. You know. With staff. But anyways, let's move on. Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. Good fight. Marina Rodriguez, great striking, you know, distance management, kicks and everything.
Long range, but Andrade was just in her face the whole time.
Yeah. Andrade is what Andrade does, you know.
Yeah.
And,
It's a good win for her, I guess.
Yeah.
And next, we got Bobby Green.
Bobby Green
just styled out.
Style, bro.
Came out here stunning.
Look, the first 30 seconds,
hands low.
First 30 seconds, hands low, he kept getting caught. But eventually, once he figured the timing, once he got accustomed to Jim Miller, he fucking washed him, man.
That's it.
Jim's face was battered, cut open,
fucked him up. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if anyone asks me in sparring why my hands are low, Bobby Green, brother.
Look, Bobby Green.
Every time I say put your hands out and be like, Bobby Green, bitch.
Yeah. Bobby's hands is not like by his waist. It's by his knees.
It's just by his
pockets, down. It's down. He's just letting it down. Like, you know how some people put their hands here when it's tired? He's just like right here. Straight down. Straight down, just like boom, right there. Boom, right there. He's just fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, it works, man. Bobby's doing it at the highest level, bro.
Straight up. He's like rolling over punches and shit, man.
Bobby 47 fights.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Who? Bobby Green? Yeah, fuck. Hey, he's got the experience, man.
Jim, almost 50 fights. That's crazy.
Jim Miller should retire for sure.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, UFC 200, you did your thing.
He did his thing.
I know. Then I'll look after him and Bobby as well.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But yeah, it was a good fight from Bobby Green.
Yeah.
You know, stand out. This was a good fight.
Deiveson Figureido versus Cody Garbrandt. Cody looked good. Did you watch the fight?
Yeah.
Cody looked good, you know, round one.
He
was doing all his
Cody was good until he just got submitted. I feel like he was winning the whole fight.
Yeah.
He was sharp. He was like old Cody, man. Like he was on, timing was there. Countering, going to the pocket, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That's how Cody is. Cody's sharp inside. Like his inside game is crazy.
Leg kicks.
Yeah. So Cody was sharp as ever, man. I still feel like he should not take this loss as a bad thing. Like he still got it. So I still feel like he can do some work in bantamweight, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because if he can come back looking like how he looked tonight, just fix up that, you know, just touch up the wrestling and the defense a little bit. Yeah, he'll be on because he looked fucking good, man.
Yeah,
like fucking good. So I was impressed. And Deiveson Figueiredo looked good, but he didn't look too good on the striking. On the feet, he was a bit
slow. Yeah,
a bit slow, like timid. Wasn't sure what the fuck to do.
Because Cody was like stunting on him, fainting so well,
like,
moving.
Cody did that slide leg kick.
Yeah, and he did the
he tried to do the cartwheel,
the cartwheel thing.
I think he got kicked in the face. I think
because Figueiredo threw a body kick.
Yeah,
he was going for a body kick and he went down into it. It kind of hit his body anyways, but maybe it hit his face as well a little bit. But it didn't do much to him.
Yeah, Cody came out was on, man.
But it showed his confidence, you know. He showed he didn't care if he's a former champ and all this shit, you know what I mean? Like, but he got submitted in the second round. Hey, happens.
But hey, good on Deiveson Figueiredo. So Deiveson is doing some shit in bantamweight now as well. So like Aljo's doing his thing, Figueiredo's doing his thing as well in bantamweight. So
Figueiredo is definitely not gonna be Sean anytime soon. That's for sure.
There's
not even close.
No way.
Yeah, but he might get up there at least.
Yeah.
That's a wrap, man.
UFC 300, man.
UFC 300.
This card delivered. This
might be the best card I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, the Max Holloway just...
Yeah, that's
Max Holloway just killed everything.
Yeah.
Like he just destroyed everything with nuclear, brother. Like, I feel like that's the only fight that mattered in this whole card to me. And I told you as well going into this, I was like, this Max Holloway fight is going to be the one.
I feel so bad that I didn't truly... I said I want him to win.
You were like, I'm sure like Gaethje's is gonna bash him up. Or
I was saying Gaethje's gonna fuck his leg up, and eventually Max's leg is gonna get beat up, which happened. But it didn't do anything.
What Gaethje did to Ferguson is what Max did to Gaethje.
Yeah, in
almost.
A way. Yeah.
He
finished him so bad, he might not come back the same.
Yeah.
He might never come back the same. The way he fell down.
Because once Gaethje ever finished like that?
He's never been finished like that. Brother. That's what I said. Gaethje was the first to knock down Max.
Yeah.
And Max is the first to flatline KO Gaethje. Gaethje been wobbled, stopped.
Look, Max has not been knocked down. It's officially not even knocked down. So
it's like who was that took down Kamaru Usman but they didn't count it?
Kobe Covington.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but he wasn't a takedown because he got back out right away, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, but with Kamaru's one is different. Kamaru's one is more, but Gaethje's one is like he hit him with the right.
It went down and he bounced back up and came back up.
He sat down. What are you talking about?
He come right back up.
Yeah, but he sat down.
Not even like his 2 feet. It was only like 2 seconds. 1 second.
His feet buckled after getting hit, and then he fell down. And then he got back up immediately.
Nah, he got back with an up.
That is a knockdown. That is literally the term knock.
Look,
down.
The officials know better than you and me, okay?
The officials are blind, bro. I'm telling you that.
The UFC officials know better. But they said it's not a knockdown, okay?
They just want to protect
Max Holloway has never been knocked down ever in his career.
Everyone's always going to bring out the Gaethje.
Max Holloway has never been knocked down ever in his career. And he knocked Justin Gaethje out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He dominated and knocked Justin Gaethje out.
Can you believe it, right? Like, people always say Max Holloway's like pillow hands in a way, right? Like touch will pepper you up with shots, volume striker. Yeah. And now he finished Korean Zombie, which to me, he finished him, but I was like, Korean Zombie's washed a little bit, right? Older, already been finished by both.
I'm telling you, the way that right hand went, I told you, bro, there's some power.
Yeah, I know, but then again, I never imagined him finishing Gaethje. Yeah. I said even if he wins, right, he'll piece Gaethje up and win by decision, which he almost did with 1 second left.
But the thing was, before even a knockdown, he was hurting Gaethje.
Yeah, he was
hurting Gaethje with that right hand.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When he came out, he got the custom shorts as well. We didn't talk about that. All of them were wearing. Everyone with the great custom shorts won.
The custom shorts was gangster.
Except for Gaethje, obviously, but everyone else won.
Pereira had his. Like that was fucking cool. I
honestly, Pereira's shorts from far just look like some countdown underwear. You know, like some funky patterns. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Max's one was my favorite.
Yeah,
I would love to like just get that and rock that.
I'd buy it, but I won't buy the tights. I'll buy like the actual shorts. Yeah, like how I got the CKB once, but I'll buy that. Yeah, but it'll probably be expensive as fuck though, at least $100.
Yeah, I feel like Max Holloway just like washed.
Hey, he took 600K. That's why he took 600K. Yeah.
So I feel like out of all the fights, so happy about it. That one is just in my brain this whole time. I can't like the way he just fought. The whole time, he was just so slick angles. Like this is different, man. This Max was different. Like, see when Max comes in when he's doubted. Yeah. And this was sparring Max. Yeah. This is what Max looks like when he's sparring. Yeah. Imagine he was fucking people up without sparring. Yeah. And now look what happens when he spars. I told you, bro. The new mythical fighter Max is back sparring is done. It's over, bro. I don't know.
Shots Max is undefeated.
Fuck. No. Let's go. But yeah,
That's a
UFC
wrap.
300. Banger.
Banger.
Fire.
They delivered.
Fire upon your head top.
They delivered it big time.
Wagwan. What Hagwan?
But that's a wrap on this podcast.
I need to get that thing like, is he the
yeah. But nah, that's a wrap on this podcast. My name is Kamif.
My name is Lucky King.
And we're out.